Hey everybody, my name's Eric, and today we are in a 2012 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. In this video, I'm going to show you inside and out the car. I'm going to lift up every latch on here and show you what's under the hoods. And then we're going to take it for a test drive. And believe it or not, this is my first time driving a Corvette other than on the way here. And that was awesome.
So the first thing you want to know about this Grand Sport is that it is fast. It can do 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds and then 0 to 100 in 9.3. Now this isn't a Corvette you just see every other day. This Grand Sport is actually a lot different than a regular Corvette. It's structurally different. It has different bodywork as well as being wider than your standard Corvette. A standout feature of the Grand Sport are these shark gills on the side. This is actually a working series of brake cooling ducts that draws heat out of the braking area and dispels it away from the rest of the car. Now under the hood is Chevrolet's hand-built LS3 V8 6.2 liter engine. It's going to put out 436 horsepower, 424 pound-feet of torque, and on this one in particular it has a 6-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. Now you see this right here, that's an Air Raid Performance Cool Air Intake System. This is going to suck in a ton of cold air as you're driving through this great little shark teeth looking area on the front, or so I like to call it, and it increases your horsepower and torque in the process. On the inside, the 2012 Corvette's got a brand new makeover because customers were complaining about the dull interior. As far as the interior goes, it is all leather on the inside, and trust me, these seats are very comfortable. They're more like plush leather, they're not tight leather, so you really can sink into them. On this one in particular, the owner got aftermarket floor mats and seatbelt covers with the Grand Sport signage on it, and it really adds a great look to that torch red color on the outside of the car. Now, this Corvette is a true hatchback, and what I like about it is that you can easily fit luggage, groceries, even a golf bag, maybe two, in the 22.4 cubic feet of cargo space in the back. Now, one of the coolest features on this Corvette, aside from those crazy shark gills on the side, are the headlights. These look really cool, and they're super bright because they're HID headlights, which means high intensity discharge, which indicates that the bulbs are brighter than standard headlights. But the coolest thing about the headlights is obviously that it is red on the inside too, and that's a feature you're going to find in high-end sports cars from around the world, and I love that Corvette did it on this one.
Alright. So there's one thing I don't really like about this is the, you can tell it's 2012, but even my 2008 didn't do that. It sounds like this thing is shaking in its boots. So we're about to enter onto this highway here, and I'm just in drive mode. There is a sport mode. It drives pretty well. I mean, I might be a little spoiled from, you know, driving a newer car, or driving new cars for years for my job, but it's pretty solid so far. Really tight turns, and this thing is fast. I mean, so that's what you're buying it for. So if you're looking to buy this car, you should know a few things. So most people get this car, they put it in a garage, it sits forever, they trade it in, they sell it. I don't know, I mean, all used cars are appreciating right now, for sure. So it'd be a good time to trade in one of these. But what I can feel is really, really, really tight on the turns. Not in a traditional sense, because the power steering and the steering is super firm. And I suppose since we should get back, I should probably hit the throttle for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in sport mode here. And I'm just going to do a 30 mile per hour to this thing has some power. I mean, it's just seconds. Wow. Wow. You better hold on if you find this thing. Oh God. See, and that right there is what you're paying for, ladies and gentlemen, because that is incredible acceleration. I love that. Oh man, so this thing right now only has 37,186 miles on it. That is low. I mean, this thing is coming up on 10 years old and still purrs like a kitten. Only 37,000 miles on this Corvette. If I had this thing, there'd be 100,000 plus on it, because I'd be driving it all the time. It's incredible. So what I'm taking away from this right now is it's comfortable. If you only want a 2-person car, you know, you got a little extra spending money. If you want this one, I mean, it's a decent car, I'm sure. I mean, there's new cars you could get for the price of this, but this is a collector's item. Nothing new at this price range is going to accelerate like this, is going to drive like this, is going to give you the same feeling that I just had. Hey, this is Eric with Bob Hook Chevrolet, Bardstown Road, Louisville, Kentucky. Please give this a like, follow, subscribe if you want to see other sick used cars, other car buying advice. I'm Eric, yet again. I'll see you next time.